Good afternoon. I would ask that you please find your seat as we begin our ceremony. I would ask that you now stand for the Star Spangled Banner. The Star Spangled Banner will be performed by Queek Spinda, Mia Sear, Annabella Farnsworth, Elijah Olson, Margot Patch, and Atticus Bryn.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight towards the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay. My name is Abby Baus,
And my name is Colby Ting.
and we are honored to welcome you to our graduation. Welcome family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2024.
In Yarmouth, we are fortunate to have so many high-achieving students that it's nearly impossible to keep up with the constant barrage of achievements, especially for this class, the class of 2024.
The time is already here to use our graduation to come together as a class to celebrate our achievements. Yet, where should we even start?
Well, everyone knows that the class of 2024 has earned tremendous success athletically. Out of 120 students in the class of 2024, 97 of us are student athletes. That is over 77%. And as a class, we've participated in 43 championships, and we have won 22 of them.
Now, wait a minute. These state titles were great and all, but there is so much more to that. We're going to name a few of our classmates who individually worked towards something amazing in their respective sports. To name a few, Brooke Boone won Women's Alpine 4 years in a row and was named one of the Clipper Winter Athletes of the Year this year, along with David Swift. Then, Anya Powers, Nina Panazzo, and Lauren Keeney each scored over 100 career lacrosse goals. Ian O'Connor was Scholar Athlete of the Week this past fall, and Annie Vinicota and Michael McGonigal were named this year's Fall Athletes of the Year as well. Great job to everyone who represented Yarmouth athletically. You all should be incredibly proud of yourselves.
Hey, this works. Not only did we achieve success in athletics, but individually, Atticus Prynne wrote the book Foxtrot Algorithm, Eddie Kim was Path Student of the Year, David Dielman started a band, and Matt Murray, Isabel Peters, and many more each had an art piece on display at the Portland Museum of Art. Additionally, Wiley Schumacher was the first student to reach over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and start a graphic design shop. Avery Buchanan traveled to DC working with Congress, and Celia Wood traveled all the way down to Patagonia, Chile, exploring the world to study Spanish. Our clubs also made a giant impact. The robotics team brought home over 50 awards, always surprising us with their ingenious designs. Furthermore, at our time at YHS, student organizations held many fundraisers such as pumpkin carving, the Strive Drive, and Operation Smile to support good causes.
And not to brag, but we accomplished most of this in only 2.5 to 3 years. Yeah, even COVID couldn't hold us back. The ever-changing schedules, cohorts, and days of hybrid schooling were indeed a challenge that made us appreciate the time we spent together thereafter. None of us anticipated going through a global pandemic in the early years of high school, but we took this challenge and came out stronger than ever.
What we're getting at is that we are stronger together, but we shouldn't let our differences be forgotten. What makes you, you, and me. Your unique personalities, thoughts, and even styles continue to surprise and inspire me every day. No, seriously, to all of those who helped shape my wardrobe in the later part of high school, I'm sure that my sister Eleanor is forever grateful. Hey Eleanor, I see you over there. It's all the little things about you, yes you, that I'm sure that your future peers will appreciate as I have for the last 14 years.
Our class is truly extraordinary, and we do not doubt that we will all accomplish amazing things in the future. Throughout high school, we all took risks to become the people we are today. In 8th grade, when I was having my registration conference for high school, the late Mr. Shardlow said to me, "Do things you wouldn't normally do, talk to people you've never met before, take that class that you thought wouldn't be interesting, because taking that leap of faith could be the start of something amazing." I can tell you that I followed his advice, and I wouldn't be where I am today without his guidance. So from now on, if you're worried about taking that risk, think about all the good that could come out of that risk, because it could change your life. Collectively, we all tried new things, failed, won, and most importantly, learned together. We learned to collaborate, be there for each other, fight for each other, and most importantly, stand by one another. We believe that this class, the class of 2024, are extraordinary role models, not only to each other, but the younger generations who look up to us as well. We can confidently say that the younger generations look up to every single person sitting right there, hoping to be just like all of you one day.
Last but not least, our class came together to win Spirit Week 2 years in a row, with an energy not seen since the infamous ball protest when we were in 6th grade. If there are any 6th grade teachers in the audience,
Our apologies. Lastly, it was our pleasure to be your classmates and co-president of Student Senate.
So class of 2024, go out there, take those risks, be different, and show the world what you can do.
Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it!
Sorry, ignore me drinking water. Good morning. Well, good afternoon, folks. My name is Atticus Prynne. For those of you who know me, you might know me as Mr. Class President, that weird theater kid, or as Abby and Colby just pointed out, the guy who wrote a book. For those of you who don't know me, well, you might just consider yourselves lucky. Just kidding, sort of. Anyway, it's hot in these gowns. I don't know about you guys, but I'll try to keep it brief. At graduation, it's easy to come up here with a smile and preach about how smooth sailing life will be from here on out. It's easy to ignore or forget everything that's gone wrong and just focus on the highlights. But the thing is, life isn't just the highlights. Life, at times, can be brutal. Coming into high school, I didn't really know who I was. All I knew was that I didn't like sports, and I wasn't super keen on being labeled a nerd, so I kind of just kept my head down and floated through. Toss in a global pandemic and a couple other unfortunate life events, and it made out for a pretty terrible freshman year. But I pushed through. And as I look around today, I realize I'm not the only one who pushed through. Despite hardships and setbacks, each one of us here today has persevered. We've faced our own battles, weathered our own storms, and yet we stand tall, ready to take on tomorrow. We've dealt with lengthy homework assignments. We've dealt with getting in trouble and making stupid decisions. We've dealt with our friends and their drama. And we've dealt with COVID, where we spent 2 years without seeing each other's faces. Folks, we've dealt with it all. And through everything, we've discovered something brilliant: our resilience. If there's one thing I've learned over these past 4 years, it's that resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about bouncing forward. It's about harnessing the strength within us to not only survive, but to thrive. It's about turning struggles into stepping stones and setbacks into strengths. Remember 6th grade when they took our recess balls away? We didn't give in. We formed a strike and we got those balls back. Remember sophomore year when we came in last place for Spirit Week? We didn't just let that slide. No. We rallied together, pushed forward, and got back-to-back victories the next 2 years. Resilience is a collective strength. It comes from the teachers and coaches who've guided us, the friends we call our own, and the family by our side. Resilience is bolstered by the encouragement we share and the support we give. It's the head nods in the hallways, the jokes we crack in the back of stats class, the plans we make in the parking lot at 10 p.m. Resilience doesn't exist without camaraderie and community. It doesn't exist without me, and it certainly doesn't exist without you. So as we move forward, let's remember to lean on one another, to prop each other up, and to celebrate every victory. Let's remember all we've been through together: quiet coyotes in the halls of row school, that Harriet Tubman play in 4th grade, Fortnite lobbies in middle school, collectively turning off our cameras during online classes, chanting and creating a ruckus at high school games, packing the bathroom last week and scootering through the halls. Sorry, Dr. Hartnett. Let's never underestimate the power of unity, because unity is what fuels our resilience. So I guess this brings it full circle. Next year, wherever we're heading, there will be difficulties. There's going to be late nights and hard assignments, new friends and new scenes to navigate, heavy pressures and high demands. But there's also going to be something else. There's going to be a constant reminder in the back of our minds, a reminder telling us that we've made it this far already, and we sure as hell can make it again. So thank you, class of 2024, and I look forward to seeing who we become in the future. Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday. Mama Leone left a note on the door. She said, "Sonny, move out to the country. Oh, but working too hard can give you a heart attack. You ought to know by now." out in Hackensack. Is that all you get for your money? And it seems such a waste of time. If that's what it's all about, Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. Sergeant O'Leary is walking the beat. At night he becomes a bartender. He works at Mr. Cacciatore's down on Sullivan Street, across from the medical center. And he's trading in his Chevy for a Cadillac. You ought to know by now. And if he can't drive with a broken back, at least he can polish the fenders. And it seems such a waste of time. If that's what it's all about, Mama, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. You should never argue with a crazy mama. You ought to know by now. You can pay all the Sam with the overtime. Is that all you get for your money? And if that's what you have in mind, yeah, that's what it's all about. Good luck moving up, 'cause I'm moving out.
Oh yeah, it's on, all right. Hi everybody, my name is Eli Olson. Classmates, friends, families, it is my distinct honor to speak at graduation, and I thank you for being here today. I'd like to begin by reading to you Percy Bysshe Shelley's famous poem, Ozymandias. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. The poem tells the tale of a powerful ruler, but as time passed, his empire crumbled, and what was left to explore was barely more than an empty desert. Ozymandias was, in fact, a real person. It is a Greek name for the pharaoh Ramses II, who was the second longest reigning king of Egypt. He was made captain in the army at the remarkable age of 10, and his fierce military exploits and expansive monument projects became historical markers of his strength. Despite his efforts to remain permanent through his statues, he, just like everyone else, was replaced by a new generation, but he lived on through his accomplishments and accolades. The class of 2024 has garnered their own accomplishments and accolades, just like Ramses. I'm not talking about monuments. As far as I know, nobody graduating here today has an 83-ton statue of themselves somewhere around town, but many of us have been accepted into universities all across the country. Some have found future careers with skills we garnered here at YHS. The well-disciplined few of us have been accepted into the United States military and will go on to serve our nation with distinction. Yarmouth schools are known for their rigorous academics, and despite the challenges we faced, we have excelled, whether in the form of learning our times tables on Sumdog, or the dreaded skills sheets in 7th grade, or the complex calculus solved just last month in the high school's D-Wing. Our likeness to Ramses does not end in the classroom. He was known as a conqueror, and so too will the class of 2024 be known. We've been dominant in a wide range of extracurricular activities, from soccer to robotics to volleyball to theater to hockey. In fact, our class was so dominant in every form of competition that we didn't just stop at defeating other schools. No, we even defeated our own school twice. We are one of the very few classes to ever be back-to-back Spirit Week champions. Our brows are weighed by our laurels and our necks ache with a multitude of medals. The trophy case outside Miss King's room, although it takes up an entire wall, can hardly fit any more trophies. We walk these halls as royalty. The terror and might we rained upon our adversaries will finally be over, but I am sure the future students at YHS will continue the legacy for years to come. Upon this stage in our azure robes, we must be mindful that we are not unlike Ozymandias. For next year, it is certain that the absence of our presence will be palpable. No longer will our players be at practice, nor will our cars be in their usual spots in the parking lot. But we will be fresh in the minds of the friends we've made here, and our faces will still be easily recognizable by the staff. Our friends in the grades below us will welcome us back with open arms. By the end of 2 short years, only the sophomores will have known us firsthand, and the knowledge of who parked where and which jersey belonged to whom will become fuzzy. But a select few of our names will still be inscribed on the Hebert, MPA, and Boyd plaques out in the halls. By the end of 4 years passing, my sincere hope is that all of our trophies will stand behind several more as new achievements by new classes are celebrated. I hope the track and field school records that hang in the gym will be broken and our names replaced by new ones on that wall of records. The names scrawled on the wall on the shed on the turf will adorn an air of mystique as teams are entirely rotated out. Most of our names will have faded into obscurity as the mantle of our legacy will be taken by students far in the future. By the end of 5 years, who will remain to remember us? For by then, there will be no remaining students who have ever seen our faces within the walls of YHS. Who's to say what will be left of our reign in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, when the teachers we know have left and all the students with whom we have interacted have moved on from high school? Such a foreboding question is incalculable at this time. All that will be left are the spoils of our achievements and the legacy we've worked hard to leave behind. Our works, although impressive, share the same impermanence as that of Ozymandias. But perhaps that is for the better. I hardly doubt that Ozymandias built statues for some British poet to make a poem about their decay, or conquered and waged war just for some American kid to talk about him on stage. Even so, that British poet did have some good points, and hopefully, so does this American kid. Do our accolades cement our future legacy? As we look to the future, the world outside YHS is far different than the one inside these halls. Yarmouth gives many of us the feeling that we are big fish in a small pond, but as soon as we walk across this stage, we will become very small fish in a very big pond. Ozymandias' story is interpreted by most as a warning. He didn't conquer land and build statues of himself because he wanted me or the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley to talk about him. No. He conquered land and built statues of himself because he wanted Percy and I and every person on planet Earth to believe he was the most awesome dude to ever exist. He is hubris manifest. But all his statues will eventually crumble. All his temples and palaces and monuments will become no more than sand in the desert, despite his best efforts to cement himself as above everyone else. Impermanence will erase us all, from the highest hubris king to an everyday guy like me. So do not hold this hubris, this vanity. Be present. Our time is short, but our possibilities are vast. Spend too much time building your own statues and admiring them, and all you shall see is yourself in stone, crumbling to dust in the future. All that remained of Ozymandias were his legs of stone and his shattered visage. Not even the King of Kings remained intact. Live how you want to live. Live wildly. Live without regret or pressure to conform. You only have one chance, and once it's gone, it's gone. So admire what life you have now. It all decays, Percy warns, so live now, live today. Live for the people around you, not for outsiders or future explorers to ogle at. Don't spend time trying to display a legacy. Go forth and build one. For if you truly achieve greatness, it is the people that you connected with in life that will display your legacy for you. And I believe the class of 2024 has the potential to do just that. So look upon our 4 years here, ye mighty, and despair. The sands of time come for us all, warns Percy. And there is a humility that comes with understanding one's own impermanence, a humility that Ozymandias did not have when his empire fell. We must remain mindful that this life is our only chance to attain the greatness we desire, but we should not hasten to let our own greatness consume us. For across history, those who have truly achieved the most incredible things have never needed to shout it out into the world. It is the virtuosity of their actions and the magnificence of their achievements that have always spoken for them. And with the strength of the graduates here today, there is no doubt in my heart that our future achievements will soon be speaking for us. As for our achievements here at YHS, perhaps they will stand in a desert as time passes, but for now, they glitter in the oasis of the present. This is no antique land. This is the 21st century. This is today. As we hoist our pedestals in the air above our heads, we claim this achievement, graduation with flying colors, as our great work, the first of many. Today, we are kings, gods, a colossus, and tomorrow, we are dust. It's been an honor, Yarmouth High School. Good luck to all those who have yet to complete it. God bless you, God bless America. Thank you, and good night.
Good afternoon. My name is Jessica Andromoulos, and I am joined here today by my classmates Fiona Bergen and Eller Zermulin. It is our pleasure to welcome our 3 graduation speakers, class of 2024's own faculty advisors, Mark Halstead, Vicky Kahn, and Ann Tomaso. Today, I am happy to introduce Mr. Halstead, my advisor. Mr. Halstead is a familiar name and face around YHS. He has many titles: teacher, advisor, baseball coach, but most importantly, a mentor to many. Over the past 4 years, I have been lucky enough to have gotten to know Mr. Halstead as my advisor. Although he may give me a hard time about my tardies, I can't throw a fastball, and I don't have a particular interest in US history, Mr. Halstead and I have found common ground in other things, such as our disinterest in board games and icebreakers during period 3. However, what I appreciate the most about Mr. Halstead is that he is driven and stays true to his morals in all that he does. This is something that I have so much respect for, and I can see that some of these qualities have rubbed off on me. He is passionate about his profession, and I can only hope that I will find something that brings me as much joy as teaching and coaching does for him. His relationships with students stretch far beyond classroom doors, as he becomes someone students can rely on. I watch as students pop in and out of his classroom to chat about projects, quizzes, baseball, hockey, or just to ask, "How are you?" in which he will almost certainly give a "living the dream" in reply. Halstead, you are a friendly face to many, and those small interactions truly brighten people's days. Thank you for being a role model and always staying true to yourself and what you believe. Next year, my little sister Hannah and I are equally as excited for her to join your advisory. You're not getting rid of the Andromeda sass anytime soon, and I'll see you at the 2028 graduation.
Hi everyone, my name is Fiona Bergen and I'm introducing Vicky Kahn. Even surrounded by the cement walls and ceilings of Yarmouth High School, Ms. Kahn lets the sunshine in. Her infectious energy and kindness are carried with her down every hall and into every classroom. My freshman year, when I first found out that Ms. Kahn was my advisor, upperclassmen insisted that I won the lottery because Ms. Kahn is the best person ever. Honestly, I thought they were just saying this to make me feel less nervous about high school, but it turns out they're absolutely right. For the past 4 years, we have been graced with not only Ms. Kahn's teaching, but also her friendship. In the classroom, she keeps us engaged by bribing us with candy and forcing us to play Just Dance Spanish version. She keeps us on our toes in advisory with endless card games like BS, spoons, and poker. If I ever get a career in gambling, I have you to thank. But above her excellent teaching, Ms. Khan truly exemplifies friendship and compassion for and with her students. It's obvious she cares so deeply, not just about our success in school, but also our overall well-being and where we want to go in life. Thanks to the Uber gift card that Ms. Khan gave me as my grad gift, she will continue to help me go places. Maybe even on time for once. I can't wait to walk across the stage and give you the biggest hug ever. And next year, when you get new advisees, I'll be the first to tell them how they won the lottery. And every morning for the next 4 years, they'll see how true it really is. Thank you for being everyone's ray of sunshine. The world is so lucky to have Senora Khan.
Hello, my name is Ella, and last but not least, I have the honor to introduce Ann Tomaso, or as most people know her, Miss T. As I know her as the smiling face who has welcomed me every morning for the past 4 years. But others might know her as an English teacher or more recently working as a multilingual instructional support teacher. While recently interviewing her for a class project, I asked her what she likes to do outside of teaching. She commented that she was a bit all over the place, referring to her many interesting and impressive hobbies. A couple of these hobbies include hiking every 4,000-foot mountain in New Hampshire and her own art exhibit at the Yarmouth Historical Society, which consists of 25 paintings and 6 quilts. Miss T, your creativity and curiosity reminds me of myself, though I can only hope to grow up to be half the woman you are today. Your kindness and compassion have truly inspired me to be a better version of myself. So thank you for letting a couple tardies slide, and thank you for chatting with me a couple minutes after our advisory period ended in an attempt to avoid chemistry or calculus class. You're the most supportive female role model I know, besides my mom, and I know you will always be in my corner cheering me on. And now, without further ado, please welcome our graduation speakers, Mr. Mark Halstead, Miss Vicky Kahn, and Miss Ann Tomaso.
This guy is walking down the street when he falls in a hole. The walls are so steep that he can't get out. He tries to climb and crawl and yell, but he can't get out. The guy hears someone coming, and it's a rich guy in a nice suit. The guy says, "Hey, I'm stuck in the hole. Can you help me out?" The rich guy says, "I can't. I'm in a hurry." He crumples up a $100 bill and throws it in the hole and keeps on walking. The guy says to himself, "What am I going to do with this? I'm still stuck in this hole." The guy hears another person coming, and it's a preacher man. He says, "Hey, I'm stuck in a hole. Can you help me out?" The preacher man says, "I can't. I'm in a hurry." But he writes a few inspirational words on a piece of paper, crumples it up, throws it in the hole, and keeps on walking. The guy says to himself, "What am I going to do with this? I'm still stuck in the hole." The guy hears another person coming and looks up and sees his friend Joe. He says, "Hey, Joe, I'm stuck in this hole. Can you help me out?" Joe says, "Sure," and jumps down in the hole. The guy says, "Joe, what are you, stupid? No, we're both stuck in this hole." Joe says, "Yeah, but I've been down here before, and I know the way out." Miss Khan, Miss Tomaso, and I have a Christmas theme here today. We've taken from Charles Dickens' story A Christmas Carol, written in 1843, and made into dozens of movies and TV shows and theatrical productions. A Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by 3 ghosts, the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of Christmas present, and the ghost of Christmas yet to come. I'm the history teacher. I'm obviously the ghost of Christmas past. Since I represent the past, I want to talk to you about the foundation of your lives here in Yarmouth. Some of you have been here for your entire lives, or maybe a half dozen years, or maybe just the past few years. In fact, who's been here in just the last 2 years? Raise your hand if you just came to Yarmouth in the last 2 years. Raise your hand, please. A couple of you. And who came about 6 years ago in middle school? About 6 years ago. And how many of you have been here since kindergarten, all the way up through Yarmouth schools? That's great. Undoubtedly, the past 2, 6, or 13 years of your life in Yarmouth built you a foundation. Your parents, family, teachers, coaches, leaders, and mentors helped you build the foundation of your past. And you helped build that foundation as a student, athlete, club member, playmaker, music maker, robot maker, and more. You've been a part of this Yarmouth Foundation, and you've helped make your own foundation of the past 2, 6, or 13 years. So now a question, and more importantly, a challenge. What are you going to do with this foundation? What are you going to do with all the past lessons from family, teachers, coaches, leaders, and mentors? Will you walk by the hole, throw some money at the problem, and walk away? Will you walk by the hole and throw some inspirational words at the problem and walk away? Or will you jump down in that hole and help the guy out? Will you jump down, lift up, add value, and push forward? What will you do with the past, with the foundation you've been given here in Yarmouth? As Amsterdam Valens said in my favorite A-Push movie, Gangs of New York, the past is the torch that lights our way. Please make sure that your past experiences within our Yarmouth community, a community that you've added so much value to, is a torch that lights your way. Please make sure you jump down in that hole, lift someone up, add value to their lives, and push forward. Always keep pushing forward. Jack Janzik, I see you. Yarmouth is proud of you. Now jump down, lift up, add value, and push forward. The past is the torch that lights our way. Thank you, and next I'd like to bring you a visit from the ghost of Christmas present, Ms. Kahn.
Just so you know, on paper, coming after Mark Halstead was a lot easier, but here we go. So you know, walk a mile in someone else's shoes. That's empathy, right? And we've seen your empathy, your public service, your public policy topics. I want to look at you, it's really hard. Okay, your bazillion hours of community service, your kindness, your respect. I could not be prouder of you. I hope you're proud of yourselves, so keep at it. But a friend of mine once commented that while it's always important to put yourself into someone else's shoes, it's equally important to get back into your own. That's authenticity, right? I hope you consider having that as another beacon for you, authenticity. But what is it like to be authentic when we are bombarded with curated images of others' perfect lives? It's kind of scary to use our authentic voice when it stands to be judged swiftly and harshly in this social media-centric world. Quick story. A while back, I came across my son watching a video on his phone. The voice sounded kind of comical and rushed, like a disclaimer in a drug commercial. Turns out he was listening to a movie review at 1.5 speed. I don't know why I found that so hilarious. I just couldn't stop laughing. I mean, where else did he have to be? I don't know. It feels like life has been at 1.5 speed for a while, doesn't it? Maybe it's been college applications, job applications, academics, sports, planning, and then more planning. It all seems to happen sooner and faster for you than it did for us when we were your age. So that made me wonder, how do you find your own voice and settle into your own shoes when life is coming at you at 1.5? I would argue it's really difficult. Maybe it's not even possible, not if you don't take the time to just be here now, in the present. So here's a thought experiment. What if you tell yourself that you really have no better place to be than right here now in the present? Look around. You are right now sitting in this physical moment, surrounded by people who believe in you and who adore you. Seriously, look around. It's amazing. Look, it's crazy. So trust the older adults on this one. Take a step back and just turn everything off for a moment, just a moment. There's no way for you, for any of us, to step away from our phones and social media forever. And I really don't wish that for you. After all, they're also the entry points into new ideas and social movements, connections with the people that we love, and perspectives on life outside of our own bubble if we seek them out. But what if you slow it all down from time to time to maybe 0.75? You see what I just did? 0.75. Then you'll have a chance to ask yourself, what do you really want? What brings you joy? Who do you want to be? It's in that quiet, present moment you'll discover the gifts that your authentic self will bring to this world. So take the time to settle into your own shoes, admire them because you're the only one who can really rock that particular pair, and then use them to jump right in with both feet. Class of 2024, you are crushing it. I am in awe of all of you. And now a visit from the ghost of Christmas yet to come, Ann Tommaso.
So we're stuck with this Charles Dickens theme here that Mr. Halstead started, and that makes me the ghost of the future, which, if you know the story, is like a dark, grim reaper type of character, and that is not the image that I would like you to think of me as today. So can I be the lively and hopeful spirit of the future? All right. And the future is the third topic here. But let's stay on technology for just a moment longer. Technology graduates will certainly be in your future, but it is not the future. You are the future. You are your futures. Class of 2024, Jessica, Fiona, and Ella, thank you for those beautiful introductions. We, your teachers and advisors, have been so honored by this writing assignment. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you in your class and the whole community on this very special day. So that brings me to a random question. Does anybody else like fortune cookies? Okay, I'm glad that people in Yarmouth like fortune cookies. Good. The cookies are kind of meh, but do you love the message or the hope of getting a good message like I do? As I've been thinking about what ideas I wanted to share with you today, I realized that I have been carrying the message around with me for maybe a year or so. I have a habit of putting good fortunes in my phone case. You might try it. There it is. That one says, any decision you make tomorrow is a good decision. And like all fortunes, when I opened that one up, I went, any decision you make tomorrow is a good decision. But it grew on me, and now I think it's pretty brilliant. In fact, this adage gives us a chance to squeeze just a little bit more critical thinking into your time here at Yarmouth High School. There are several interpretive possibilities that I believe have value for you as you move into your next chapters. So let's do some close reading, shall we? Any decision you make tomorrow is a good decision. Here's the good news. You don't have to make any decisions today. As Mrs. Kahn shared, you can live a little bit more in the present. Tomorrow will come, along with the need for a decision, but today is today. You know the importance of giving yourself the time and space to reflect and know your authentic voice. Honor those moments and be present today. And a good fortune always offers multiple meanings, so here's another one. Any decision you make tomorrow is a good decision. There is such confidence and hope in that one. Whatever decision comes toward you tomorrow or in the future, Class of 2024, you will do the right thing. We believe in you. And if you don't make the right decision, another opportunity, probably in the form of a decision, will come your way. Some things are going to be out of your control, but we hope that you have the confidence to make the best decision, whatever that is at that moment. It's not for us to say what that choice is, just that we trust and we believe that you will do it. And finally, here's a third reading. Any decision you make tomorrow is a good decision. Let's think about the word decision. It means agency, freedom, empowerment. I'd also like you to think about a decision as an opportunity, because remember that not making a decision is also a decision. Speaking from all of your teachers and staff and administrators at Yarmouth schools, we hope we have helped you develop your values. Mr. Halstead reminded you of the depth, the character, and the strength of the foundation from which you are now launching. You have already made a lot of decisions, especially in this last year, And now you are embarking on a whole new journey of them. And so when you make a decision in the future, when you align your values with your actions, you are well on your way to being the strongest, fullest, most empowered version of yourself. And I'd like to suggest that often it's the decisions that seem the smallest that are actually the most impactful. Here are a few. The decision to listen first. The decision to be there for a friend. The decision to stay by your opinion, even if others disagree with you, as well as the decision to change your mind, if that is the right thing. The decision to connect with someone whose experience, whose culture, or whose worldview is different from yours, and the decision to include and therefore empower others. But now, as graduates of YHS, these decisions are all yours. We trust you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see the courageous, impactful, and beautiful decisions that you make in your futures. Because that any decision that you make tomorrow is a good decision. Thank you. So please welcome Mrs. Khan back up here, who's going to bring us to a close.
All right, just quickly. So use your foundation, find your authentic voice, believe that you can make good decisions. I would like to introduce someone who embodies these principles beautifully. Thanks.
Hey there, Yarmouth High School, class of 24. My name is Noah Kahn. I'm a singer-songwriter from Vermont. And my lovely Aunt Vicky has been a teacher of yours for the past 4 years. She's taught so many of you. And I wanted to send you guys a video saying congratulations on graduation. I wanted to wish you guys the best. And whatever comes next in your journey, and just remember that not every journey looks the same. It's a very, very cool accomplishment to graduate from high school. And it might seem insignificant now, but years later you'll be looking at this time as the best of your life. So I wanted to wish you guys well and play you guys a song I wrote for people about to embark on any journey in the world, whatever it looks like. For me, after high school, it was moving to Nashville to be a musician. For you, it could be going to college or finding a career or traveling. Whatever it is, I want you to be confident in what you do and happy with the choices you've made and proud of yourself most of all. So I'm going to play you guys half of the song called You're Gonna Go Far, which to me is about reminding yourself that the decision you made, whatever it is, whatever journey you go on, is the right one for you, and that there's a plan for all of us. So thank you so much, guys, and congratulations.
The only time I got to praying for a red light was when I saw your destination as a deadline. This is normal conversation, babe, it's all fine. Making quiet calculations where the fall lies. This is good land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. The college kids are getting so young, ain't they? They're correcting all the grammar on a spray paint. And I even gave up driving after nightfall. I got tired of the frat boys, the broad song. It's just good land, or at least it was. It takes a strong hand and a sound mind. It makes me smile to know when things get hard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far. I clean shit up in the yard. Ooh, you'll be far. Ooh, you'll be far, far from here. So pack up your car, put a hand in your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are. We ain't angry at your love. You're the greatest thing we've lost. The birds are still singing, folks are still fighting, poles are still creak, the leaves will still die. We ain't angry at your love. We'll be waiting for your love. We'll all be here forever, and we'll all be here forever. We're gonna go far. far. And we'll all be here forever. Oh, and we'll all be here forever. Congratulations, guys. We're all proud of you. Vicky, I love you. Sorry for swearing. They'll get it. They're all 17, 18. It's fine. Congratulations.
So great. Not only do I get to follow those speeches, I get to follow Noah Kahn. I'm beginning to realize what it felt like to be the other guy on stage with Lincoln at the Gettysburg Address. Anybody? Dr. Dolph, members of the school committee, faculty, staff, proud parents, and of course, the class of 24. Welcome today. Please look around and enjoy those of you, those among us who have embraced you for your last several years here in Yarmouth, and know that we care about you and you'll miss the impact that you've left on our school. Before I begin, I do want to acknowledge a very special staff member, our graduation advisor, Julie Hutchinson. She had a difficult week in a lot of respects, but she was here before I got here at 8 this morning to set up as we pivoted to come inside, which I'm thankful was the right decision as we made that. So not only has Julie been here all day, today is Julie's birthday. So I'm going to invoke a very special power that I have as principal and require you to sing happy birthday to Julie this afternoon, excuse me. So Ms. Bongard, do we have a key? Do we have some note we're supposed to? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. It is with great honor I stand before you today to celebrate this momentous occasion, presenting an exceptional group of young people from our community. This day marks the culmination of years of hard work and perseverance, but I also hope that it marks the more positive connections you have all made with your teachers, counselors, principals, and also yourselves and with each other. Each one of you has demonstrated resilience, determination, and passion throughout your high school journey. From accessing Clipper time, to the hours on a bus for extracurricular activities, to ELOs and this illustrious double Spirit Week victory, you have embraced every opportunity to learn, grow, and excel. Your commitment to excellence has not only earned you your cap and gown, but also has prepared you for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Whether you pursue further education, enter the workforce, or explore new adventures, strive to be compassionate leaders, thoughtful innovators, and agents of positive change. I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to acknowledge the support of parents, guardians, and mentors who have played a pivotal role in shaping the lives of this class. Your guidance, encouragement, and love have been instrumental in helping them reach this milestone. As this class steps into the future, they carry with them not only the lessons and values instilled at Yarmouth High School, but from each of you as well. So thank you for that. In closing, I want to issue you one last challenge, and it actually stems from a lyric from an artist that has a presence in our graduation this week, Billy Joel. In his song, Allentown, he had a lyric that pointed out a shortcoming that I challenge you to keep in mind and have not applied to you. The graduations that hang on the wall, but they really never helped us at all. Class of 24, the challenge for you now is to take on all you have learned, experienced, and shared in this laboratory of life we call Yarmouth High School. Go and make your mark in the world and make it a better place. Congratulations. All right, welcome to the chaotic stage of the event. I will now ask graduates to please organize by advisory along the wall, and I'll ask advisors to come up. Oh, sorry, first row. Just talk amongst yourselves. We'll be all set in a minute. And advisors, come on down. No, you can't. That works. Yeah, so I'll just go through it. Caden, Calliope, Rose, Davarin. Kylie, Rose, Dresser. Henry O. Haynes. Zachary Thomas Henninger. Jack Nathaniel Jansuk. Winslow Bailey Black Summer. Annabelle Hope Vinicota. Natalie A. Wallivan. Graham M. Wilson. Rye Samuel Wood. Queeks Joanna Maninga Binda. Brooke Elizabeth Boone. Aubrey Lee Collier. Quinn Travers Fournier. Ian Gilbertson. Nicholas Craw. Sarah L. McKenzie. Matt G. Murray. Elijah Tobias Olson. Colby David Ting. Benjamin R. Watson. Mia Mackenzie Sear. Anna Josephine Dickinson. Jonathan Glenn Fulton. Levi C. Hare. Aaron Joseph Mason. Oliva F. McNabo. Isabel R. Peters. Nathan D. Pyers. Walter Fogg Ruthman. Lenny Peter Tain. Sophie E. Wenzel. Jessica Rose Andromoulos. Anna Lucia Brennis. Miles Solomon Brown. Benjamin Adams Flowerdew. Evan Michael Ham. Lucia G. Jordan. Alex Grace Lentz. Aiden C. Morton. Milo Edmund Sanacles. Celia L. Wood. Abby K. Baus. Ian H. Canfield. Julia M. Cardoso. David B. Dieleman. Spencer Q. Moore. Fiona Cara Moran. Coulter James Olson. Reagan Sloan Sullivan. Zachary Sinclair Turkle. Fiona R. Bergen. Andi Kobaj. Matthew Ryan Goutreau. Riley M. Grant. Ann C. Hunter. Lauren E. Keeney. Sebastian Miguel Martinez. Nakua Clinton Imbenza. Mason Augustus Turzak. Emerson N. Carr. Andrew L. Cheever. Max A. Converse. Michael James McGonigal. Mihailo Medinitsa. Nora K. Mills. Oliver Putney Moore. Leah Kathleen Mintner. Jillian D. Schlacks. Ella Grace Brown. Maya Yvonne Haggerty. Duncan Patrick Leahy. Sophia Joan Maver. William P. McDowell. Adam Patrick McLaughlin. Anya Marie Powers. Margaret K. Ralph. Sophie A. Smith. Hope Catherine Anthony. Sonia Alec Bell. Amelia Catherine Corey. Edison Gunnar Kim. Thornton Gray Lindsay. David Brooks Swift. Cassandra Rose Barker. Samuel E. Bradford. Isabel R. Gilbert. Eliza Libby Grimness. Zachary Aiden Kelly. Elliot Roberts Fishman. James Michael Scheuer. Caleb Stephen Todd. Sophia Ames. Riley J. Beaupre. Francis A. Coyne. Gemma Cole. Annabella L. Farnsworth. Emily J. Ferguson. Trent Richard. Quincy A. Schnee. Benjamin Daniel Damasco. Maxwell J. Gilbert. Evan W. Henkins. Colleen Catherine Lynch. Rufus Saunders McVeigh. Ian Peter O'Connor. Margot Caroline Patch. Graham Elliott Colley Rue. Anielka Amile Ramirez Waldron. Ella Marie Zermulin. Chloe Noel Bibula. Avery Emerson Buchanan. Justin S. Dawes. Tristan M. Hardell. Catherine Emma King. Samuel A. Lowenstein. Nina Jean Ponazzo. Atticus Holt Prin. Wiley J. Schumacher. Kathleen S. Thornton. Harper Hendricks Voperl. I would now ask Brooke Boone and Eliza Grimness to join me at the lectern. As is customary at graduations, the turning of the tassel signifies completing our ceremony. So customarily, we go from right to left. So I'd ask our class to now rise and turn your tassels.
Imagine me and you.
I present to you the graduating class of 2024.
It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, lose my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you, and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together.